About 20% of all orders never reach the end customer's doorstep. That's about $800 million of GMV every year that's eroded from the system. I'm Salman Allana. I'm the CEO and founder of Rider. We're an e-commerce logistics startup in Pakistan, recently funded by Global Founders Capital, Asian Development Bank Ventures, and Fatima Gobi Ventures. So Rider is an e-com logistics business. Our vision is to be an end-to-end e-commerce solutions provider. So currently, in its shape and form, Rider helps online businesses deliver products to their end customers. Currently, as we speak, we're in about 90 cities across Pakistan, and we operate 9 major hubs which then feed into these delivery locations and delivery cities. So in the e-commerce context, 60% is still very much KLI, Karachi, Lahore, Islamabad, and concentrated there. But we are seeing a huge shift in both shipper behavior as well as end customer behavior. When we talk about shipper behavior, we are seeing really, entrepreneurial people like, SMEs and these Instagram and Facebook stores pop up in Bahawalpur, pop up in Multan, in Faisalabad, and we're just really excited to be there and to serve them. And in terms of customer behavior as well, we're seeing that KLI, there's a lot more outside, and they're growing as well, and they're growing quite rapidly. In the Pakistan context, the problem that we're trying to solve is failed and slow deliveries. So when we talk about failed deliveries, again, specifically in the Pakistan context, about 20% of all orders never reach the end customer's doorstep. That's about $800 million of GMV every year that's eroded from the system. And there is a component of cash on delivery where a customer changes their mind, but there's also a large component of a lack of visibility if that order was genuinely attempted or not. Our product is built around, the riders. It's built around the delivery agents. How do we ensure that they are delivering the right product at the right time to the right location, and making sure that each attempt is valid and verified to increase the overall success rate? So we've been very lucky to work with some of the largest online sellers in Pakistan. We work with the likes of Khadi, COLABS, Sapphire, Sana Safina, just to name a few fashion brands. And then in the marketplace, we work with the likes of Daraz. We work with online shippers and online sellers. Based on what their return policy is, we replicate that and we extend that up to the customer's doorstep. So as a last mile delivery provider, we wouldn't provide a direct returns policy, but what we've done is we've given the end customers our app to engage with us. So if they do wish to return in line with the policy of their shipper, we try and make that whole process very seamless. I think the challenges is not understanding the customer experience. So when you walk into a store, as soon as you walk in, 3 people come up to you and they say, how can I help you? Is this size right? Is that size correct? Let me, tell you about the refund policy. And all the way till the doorstep, they make you feel like, you're really special. Now, when you create an online store, you tend to forget about that experience. You feel that, okay, it's just about driving traction, driving traffic, and that's it. So I think that's maybe one challenge that we're seeing a lot of shippers face, but they're learning and they're developing it. But if you disregard that, then there's a huge return ratio, there's a bad customer experience, and that could be a disadvantage in the long run. So we have one of the market leading success rates because of all the tech that we've built into the product, from pickup all the way to delivery. And we have a market leading lead time, so fastest delivery, again based on the fact that we have a digital supply chain, identify bottlenecks, reallocate resources in real time, and make sure that the parcel moves in the fastest way from point A to point B.